Most time there are setups that pan out on the chart that is actually inevitable is going to happen. And so this type of ideas that I want to talk about is to actually make you to view the market in such a way that you will make money out of the market or you will be profitable. And I hope you will learn a lot. So let's go. So welcome back, folks. How you doing? Welcome to my YouTube channel. So quickly, I'm gonna be telling you about an idea. The idea that is actually capable of making you profit. This idea don't just happen every time, but seeing it happening every time is rare. So whenever you see it, it's actually, will I say, a big time or a big opportunity is on the way. So I'll be taking up this. So the idea of this in particular is still draw down to trendline liquidity, and also to be able to help you to see how price move, and when this opportunity comes, you can take advantage of it. And then this approach will actually tell you on how you can get into the market and how you can make money or how you can be profitable. At times you might see setups and then you knew that this setup is going to buy, or possibly price might actually go there or price might actually sell there, but what will be on your mind is, how can I get in? How can I be profitable? How can I actually be profitable in this market? So you know that price is going to buy, you know that price is going to sell, but you don't know where to enter, or probably let me say you don't know where to get in your orders. So this idea can actually help you to see how you can view price. Like I said, it doesn't happen every time, but when price is showing you a possible move, then it's going to be a huge profit for you. So our case study here is Canadian dollar versus Japan yen or Japanese yen. So quickly, I'll be asking you on this chart, what did you see? What did you see? That'll be like 2 seconds. Okay. On this chart, there are a lot of things that is said that you can actually view. A lot of things that is on the chart. A lot of informations that you can get from the chart. And these are what you picture your mind to see. Believe me, it doesn't just happen every time, but when it happens, then you can be confident that yes, price will surely get there and price is going here. Like I said, it works everywhere. It's not just limited to Canadian dollar versus Japanese yen. No, it happens on every pairs, on indices, on bonds, on crypto, on stocks. Depend anything, it works every time. And so whenever you see this, you picture your mind that yes, okay, I love this, that's good, that's fine, price is giving me a nice output, and then I can build my mind that okay, price will get there. It works every time. So I'll be lecturing us on how can you be profitable in this. So let's go to lower time frame, around 30 minutes chart, then I will show you some things. Seeing this, knowing that this is a trend line, then your target will be, or your target will be, I cannot be profitable in this market. So the new day, that's on 24th of June, the new day actually pan out to be a good time to actually buy. Also, I asked the other time that what can you see on the charts? I saw a trend line liquidity. A trend line liquidity. Then what can you see again? And the next day, I can actually see a what? A relative equal lows. A relative equal lows are a type of liquidity that the institutions bank on, the smart money concept or smart money traders bank on. So let me show you. There's actually a relative equal lows residing here. So they are not the same, and that's why they are being called relative equal lows. So price bank on it. So now your mindset is being pictured that the institutions are trying to take out stop loss here, on which you can be profitable. Your take profit should be here, should be around here. So how can you get in? How can you get in? One unique thing about this price action is after an impulse moves here, you see the impulse move, a long and a huge impulse move. Many people might be thinking that, okay, now the price is actually moving, there's a huge move here after this relative equal lows. Okay, let me go down to 15-minute chart so it can be clear. So after this relative equal lows on a new day, price moves up, giving out at this point an impulse move so huge. You can see the volume of transactions running through this market charts is so high that as a trader, your mindset should be price is actually buying, because of this impulse move. But the idea of ICT, or probably the idea of a smart money trader, is that there are imbalances below the market price. Let me show you the imbalances. The imbalances. It shows that the imbalances are here, this point, and also this point, and also this point. So you can see a smart money trader, or actually an ICT traders will be telling you that there's point of interest down here. They are right, the concept is right around this point. So most of them might say if price actually didn't tap into this point, they are not buying. Yes, they are right. So there's some point. They are widely very right. Let me use the word. They are right, because the idea of ICT is there are fair value gaps there, and then the fair value gaps price has to tap into this point, and then we buy. But in this kind of case, it's not going to work. Why? Because the point of interest doesn't hold whenever there's actually a Asian range high or Asian range low. A point of interest or imbalances doesn't hold whenever there's liquidity resting below market price. So after the impulse move, as a trader, you will not be expecting price to come to this point of interest. Why? Because this Asian range highs and low has already pictured us that yes, this is what the institutions are doing. The institutions are not coming down to this point to sell price before they can buy. No, because the Asian range high, Asian range low has already been broken. So your eye should be gauged that, how can price move up? So price didn't come down to this point of interest. Why? Because there's Asian range low and Asian range high here. So take this down. Whenever, well, let's say there are kind of different types of point of interest that don't hold. The number one is, or in this kind of idea, or I'm trying to explain is, whenever there's Asian ranges around this point or around the marketplace, the point of interest cannot hold, because the smart money or the institutionals are actually sold here. So there's no point coming down to this point, coming to this other block or this point of interest. So what they do is, after this long impulse move, because seeing these relative equal lows being formed doesn't actually guarantee you price will buy. Price can tap in, breaking this high, then continue down. So what you wait for is this huge impulse move, and then the time of the day really matters. So when price there's an impulse move higher, you wait for these ranges. You can see this consolidation. You wait for it. What I actually did was, after price forming these relative equal lows, then there's this impulse move. Then around this point, around this consolidation point, is actually a point of interest, a point that you should look into. So we'll be highlighting it, and then we'll check it on a lower time frame. This point, okay. So let's go to 2-minute charts. So we'll explain. So we're gonna be taking it out. We'll be taking it off. I mean. So at this point, I think I should change the color. Also, in executing trades, the time of the day really matters a lot. The London section, the Asian range highs and low, the New York section. So on this time of the day, our mind is fixed on the New York section. So I can actually argue it to the end that the best time to trade a New York section, because there's volumes of transactions running through the New York sections, profits running through. So the idea I'm trying to explain really occurred or actually happens on New York section. During the New York section, actually I missed the impulse move. I didn't get in very early, but again there's the London or the New York section, is giving an opportunity for you to actually get in again. So which I'm going to be using the fib now. The fib, that's the Fibonacci expansion. So this high, this low to this high. So below the 50% or below the 62%, that's this point, is what is your discount. Around this point, that's 60%. So take the fib off. So we can see that below the 60% are what? A discount price. So you can see how price tapping. See how clean this was. See when price didn't tap in here. See how price tapping there, and price moves up, price move down. See the ranges of what? The ranges of the 60% level. Below what? Below market structure. Price down, price moves up, making an impulse move, and then price tap down, breaking the low, coming back to the distance. What it's trying to say is that the institutionals are ready to take long orders. So what I did was to set my stop loss 20 pips below this low, 20 pips. Then I get in. So where will you take your profit? Let's go back to our 15-minute chart, showing us where we can take our profit. So profit can be taken from what? From all these ranges. Why would you take profit there? Because the institutionals having their stop losses here, or the retailers, they have their stop loss here, and they might be thinking that okay, price is selling, and then what we are seeing as a smart money trader is that stop losses are here, and we want to be profitable here. We took our buys orders are here. No, not here. I mean our buy orders. Our buy orders are here. So I want to take profit around this point. I want to take profit around this point. Yeah, at this point we want to take profits here. So that's it. It is what it is. So these kind of ideas works every time. When you see a trend lines, it works every time. You just have to just guide your eyes, you picture your eyes, you ask yourself, what am I seeing? And then you can make it. You can make it. It happens every time. This particular idea happens every time. And whenever you see, it happens. You can check USD JPY monthly chart. This is what it's picturing on a monthly chart. And it has been panning out. First target hit, second target hit. We're waiting for the third target to be hit. So these things works every time. When you see trend lines, they're too sweet. They're so sweet to be profitable. So I hope I've actually give you some insights. I'm not advising you to buy. I'm not advising you to sell. I just wanted to picture things yourself, and then you'll be profitable. Thank you, and have a lovely time. Bye.